Come grab my phone and call it. Here you go. You were playing with it just now. Good morning, everyone. Good evening for those of you guys on the other side of the world. How are we today? It feels like a long time since I've done my last stream. Let's see who's on stream today. Welcome Ronan, Pixel, Flip Whip, Starshine, Smashy, both of us. Just came home from squirrel hunting. Is that real squirrel hunting, Smash? Victor Sanchez, how are you? I had a classmate, I think way back in primary school, named Victor Sanchez. Ryan Jones. Get Wrecked, Harun Kun. Leonard Garrett, how are we today? Feels like I haven't spoken with you guys for a while now. Oh wow, who's this from? Hey Alfie. Thank you so much for the donation. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Let me know how I should pronounce your name because I have absolutely no idea. Really appreciate the donation. And I have no idea how to put that onto Canva. I'll take a screenshot. Hurricane says, don't forget to update your defense. Sure will. Make sure I do it at the end. I think I had about 4 hours, maybe 3 hours now until today. Landon, you got 9 referrals. Thank you so much. If you like, have them post on Discord as well because I will be doing a giveaway on, I think around Easter. So I'll credit all of those referrals to the Easter giveaway. Overall, 5 of your teammates joined Classic Experience, but I didn't. Oh, that's UJHS. Oh, thank you so much. Hey, this is an old one. Where's the one with JHS? This is the wrong background. Let me find the proper background. I'll be there just in a sec. You know, I started doing another task called Heroes Charge, and it's actually not a bad little game. Okay, these are all my different YouTube stuff, and there's one with my iPad somewhere. I think it might be this one. Hopefully I didn't override it. Yep, this one will do. Alright, so let's get this in the right place. And then we can start. I was making a video for this 9,000 gem offer. Like, it was so depressing. I finished it and I didn't get my gems. So I still need to finish this video, but yeah, I'm missing my offer. I think was about 6,500 gems. I didn't quite get it, but this was a pretty good sort of pay to win offer. If you have level 16, you can actually do it free to play, I think. And if you have 21, you can do it with about $20. Wolfa inside his team died. There's always new teams that you can join. Thank you again so much, JHS. Really appreciate it. Oh, let me also know if you're on Discord, JHS. I've got all of the people that have really contributed and helped me out in a certain sort of channel, so that I can make sure that I can answer any questions and hang out with you guys. So send me a DM on Discord and I can get you in there as well. How's everyone today? What's happening? Landon got Lindworm and Ignis from 2 of your cosmic chests. Well done. Did you already have Lindworm? I know Barath got a Shelly. He only did 1 and he got Shelly. And he didn't have Shelly, so he was really happy. Hi Edwin, how are you? You can see I'm really low on gems, so I haven't been buying anything at all. I am going to put my Rune Guardian on because it makes it a little bit easier, and we've got a tough war coming up. So I want to have my Rune Guardian on for my wars. So let me check. I've got 3 hours. 3 hours should be plenty to get my defense set up. So let's head into Infinite Gauntlet. Has anyone done the Gauntlet today? How is it today? I finally got LETALIS up to 150, so I'm playing around a little bit with him. Has anyone tried Nahane in the Gauntlet? I tried Nahane at level 140 and he was at a weird speed, so I couldn't really do much with him. JH just got Black Feather, it's kind of worth it. I think for the gems that you're spending, like any decent monster is a pretty good deal. I think if you look at the coding, this chest is known as the end of era chest. So I don't know how much to read into it. The fact that it says end of era chest, whether that means end of era or whether that means something else. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think it is really the end of the era after this chest, or do you think it's sort of social point doing some misdirection? So I found doing a lot of experimenting that 2 Life Shelly is actually still the safest way to go. I've tried triple Uriels earlier, and what happens with triple Uriels is sometimes my monsters don't die. And I think it was on like 45 or something yesterday where my monsters were too tanky and they didn't die. So I don't like running triple Uriels too early. So although it's a little bit slower, I do prefer to run 2 Life Shelly at the beginning still. So this is still my default setup. Ronan put they have Lind on defense. I consider that defense as well. I'm not sure which one I'm going to go with. Hey Zaid, how are you? Get Rick reckons social point is trying to throw everyone off. Let me show you guys some of the defenses I was considering, and you guys let me know what you think. So I had a triple Uriel. So this is similar to my Gauntlet team right now. So this is what social point actually picked for me. So I considered that team. I considered one with LETALIS and having Lindworm as a positive effect remover, and having both of these guys having Time Scourge. I don't know, maybe one of them having Time Scourge. And I considered a Shelly based defense with Bora and LETALIS, but I'm really not sure. We're against AR, and AR are really strong, so I think it doesn't really matter what defense I go with. I just want to try to take off a coin here and there. Gerek prefers the triple Uriels. Herunkan says DM from Tone. You know what? Tone was actually one of the very first people that ever messaged me on Discord. So when I first joined, I think because he could tell I was a Vietnamese kind of player and he's also Vietnamese, he said something to me in Vietnamese, and I don't read Vietnamese, so I have no idea what he was saying. But yeah, Tone sends me messages from time to time. He's a nice guy. Wow, how are these guys so fast? This is node 41. Wow. Have you guys seen this? Node 41, and these guys are 28,000, 27,000. That is ridiculous. That is nuts. The Nahane is going to freeze all of these guys, so we're fine. But yeah, I don't know what happened. This is like when Gauntlet first came out and they had these ridiculous speeds. It's like they turned it off or something. Because these guys are ridiculously fast. But let's fight. Put this on 4 times. Oh, Robot Elf didn't get frozen because he's an artifact. So I start out with 2 Life Shelly and then I move into triple Uriels. Wow, my Shelly died. That's unfortunate. So I'm gonna get Shelly some life. So I'll make a taunt just in case they attack me with an ult. Okay, no ults. So who's dangerous here? Robot is gonna die. Nahane is magic, so let's era him. Get Shelly some life back. So Noah is gonna die. Guess we recharge. There's this guy. Cool. Zayd says, let's hope Lindworm 6 tiers can outspeed. Forgot the Shelly. Landon says the Do and the Hana is a really good team. I use them in PvP and Gauntlet. What combo do you use in Gauntlet for that, Landon? I'm still ranking up my Do. I'm still like going through the Legends Pass to get all of his all of his traits. I think he's going to be the next monster that I will rank up to 150. Which monsters are you guys working on? Zaid, have you done today's Gauntlet? 29, 13, 17. So this is easy. We are going to do the rune healing trick because our Shelly is a bit low. So we're back at full health now. I'm going to move my mouse over here so I can be a little bit closer to you guys. Alright. So Shelly's back. 23, 23. Alright, let's fight. I'm being a bit more careful because for some reason they had so much speed at the beginning. So I don't know if they have any other tricky things. The interesting thing about Gauntlet these days is they actually put the new monsters into the Gauntlet before they release them to us. So we actually get kind of like a sneak peek of what the new monsters are going to be like, which I think is actually quite nice. The bad thing is a lot of the time we don't actually know what the new monsters do. So let me know what you guys think about that change from Social Point. So I'm going to get some life back. Amber Dust for some more dots, and then Secret Spender over. And put Reflect on. Recharge. So Master Mash is going to die. So is Krusty, so we're just going to revert on Shelly. Recharge. Recharge. Krusty will die. Okay, they're all going to die. Let's just recharge. Nice. So Landon runs Shelly, Do, Nahane. My Do and Nahane are both 142. Oh, that's actually a good point. I might try them out once I get the Do and Nahane at the same level. That'll be interesting. Zaid is considering ranking Super Fox. Actually need a Pierce attacker and an attacker in general. I think that's a pretty good idea, Zaid. I think it just depends on how you're going to Gauntlet, and Zaid is finishing Gauntlet all the time already. So working on Team War monsters is actually not a bad idea. Mash doesn't like it. The new monsters in Gauntlet. 27, 11, 14. So easy node. Shelly's at 4 HP, so let's fight. Have any of you guys been watching Demo's speed running nodes? I think out of everyone I know, Demo is the most consistent at finishing Gauntlet quickly. I think on average he finishes between 25 and 30 minutes each day, which is a lot more consistent than I am because I keep experimenting with different stuff. Let's Sequence Bender over to Shelly. Oh, I can't do anything. Alright, that's a shame. Let the trophy on Shelly. So Rhodey is gonna die. Mr. Beast. I'm just gonna revert on Shelly. That's my iPad wanting to update. And let's get Megaton on. So Mr. Beast is Thunder, so he will die from the curses. So Zavapit will die. So let's let them lose all the stamina. Amethyst over here. I've already got all my stuff on, haven't I? Let's put a barrier for fun. Mr. Beast will take a little while to die. Okay, so let's just recharge everyone up and get all our stamina back. They say Demo's OP, he's quite good at it. Yeah, Demo is really consistent. I'm impressed with Demo. Landon gotta go be back a little later. See you soon, Landon. Sabi Alamatawa, how far do you think 140 Nahane to do and 150 Shelly can go in Gauntlet? That's a really good question. So Landon, a little bit above, said he was running 142 Nahane and the Do and 150 Shelly. So I think with Bates, you can actually clear the Gauntlet with that combo. 150 Shelly and 140 Nahane and the Do. You should be able to clear the Gauntlet. Demo be good. Zaid, I'm not sure about the Do, but Nahane sounds good. Volpa, I thought Demo was girl because of his profile pic. His profile pic is a little bit misleading. Get wrecked working on completed yesterday's Gauntlet, working on faster and more consistently. I think if you're working on one thing, work on consistency first, because you know, if you do have the time, then consistency is more important because you save more gems, you'll get better faster. And then once you've worked out those things, then work on being faster. I think faster is like a nice to have, whereas being consistent and saving yourself gems and getting as much status every day as much as you can is actually more important. Guys, if you haven't subscribed, be sure to subscribe. It really helps us out on YouTube, and that way we can help more people. 29 Henrik, and the other guys are fine. Be careful of 0 cooldown Dr. Watts. Oh, my Shelly has no skills again. So let's revert on Shelly so he can do his stuff. Recharge. And let's sequence bend over to Shelly and put that on. So if Zorky does attack, he can kill himself. Get a health back as well. Not Zorky, Dr. Watts. And Zorky will die by himself here, so let's just recharge. Volvo, right now I am working on Robot Elf. What? Why Robot Elf? Of all the monsters, why Robot Elf? That doesn't quite make sense to me. Is it you just really like the monster Volvo, or what's the reason? 31, 15, and 14. So Kadama will CDA Shelly, most likely. So we might need to run Revert onto Shelly. Soul Eater. Which one's Soul Eater? Is that the area cooldown one? I'm not sure. Let's disable all these guys first. And we'll find out. Yep, I am CDA'd. For some reason, he always likes to run CDA against me. So Kadama is going to get 2 turns, and our Shelly will probably die here. What can I do? I guess I can still spend it over and make myself bigger. Oh, Kadama died. Very good. So Arumel will run out of stamina, and same with Morgs. So we're going to revert Shelly. And put the Megaton on. So they will both die, so we can just recharge up. Nice. Oh, I missed that you completed yesterday's Gauntlet. Well done. Well done, get wrecked. ASMR, yay, I'm PvP using Shelly, rank 3 to borrow rank 3 and rank 3 Kadama. That's a really good, nice, and old school build, Josh. Well done. Brian Jones, I'm not getting gems from the multiple tasks I did. Zaid, 2% battery left, gotta go. Good night, Zaid. Thanks for joining us. Brian, make sure you report it. $31, 14, and 31. What do you guys think of this Tessa Cooper guy? Like, has he been released even? I see him and he kills me because Earth is strong against Dark. I'm starting to remember the elemental bonuses. I'm sort of impressed with myself, I have to admit. So Aerobat typically won't kill my Shelly in one go. So that means I should be able to take 2 hits, so let's fight. I can't remember what this Tessa Cooper does. Let me know in chat if you know what he's good at. There have been a couple of times, I must admit, that I had brain farts and I didn't bait the do, and the do just wiped out my team. I was kind of a little bit sad. Recharge. Let's Ember Dust for some more dots. And they're all going to recharge, so we're going to actually revert onto Shelly. Megaton. Get some health back. The health is really important to make sure you go above your base health. Otherwise, you won't be able to do the rune healing trick. And Torki will die. Derek, Earth doesn't beat Dark, Dark beats Earth, but yeah. Yeah, so... I feel like a blondie or something. Yeah, the other way around. But at least light beating dark makes sense to me. I think that makes a lot of sense. Oh, he's the $50 monster. The $50 monster I remember wasn't that great. Hesukuba does ET and torches. He's trash. Princess Come says he's trash for a pay to win. Yeah, so I looked at that monster, and considering as a pay to win monster, he's really bad. But it's good to know that he's got extra turns. I do need to go through and update my danger list. I haven't done that for a little while. I've sort of been not playing Monster Legends that much over the last week. I think the race sort of just took quite a bit out of me. Oh, there's a Shelly. 28, 28, 15. So I think we might run Steam Wrap here. Just because we can. They're all 28. And none of these guys have damage reflect. So we will put Steam Wrap in here. Because it's the safe option. If I wasn't streaming, I probably would have gambled and did something that I think is a little bit faster. But... or maybe I wouldn't. Maybe I probably would have gone in with Steam Wrap actually. I lie. Let's see if this is fast enough. 28.8. 28.86. 28.89. So you have to be a little bit careful because sometimes even though you do outspeed them, the rounding in Monster Legends is a bit off, but hopefully this is enough. 33 ahead. Hopefully that's enough. Otherwise, we're going to lodge a ticket to Social Point. Just in case it's not enough, I am going to put some stuff on. I think we'll go Jesse Mask. Okay, let's fight. Please go first. Alright, we went first. I should have checked chat before I clicked fight. Sometimes you guys are actually really good at this. Sometimes you pick up brain farts, which actually saves me a lot of gems, and I'm really low on gems at the moment. But I think this one should be okay. Especially when we come across new monsters, and I haven't looked into all the new monsters, so some of them might have damage reflect and stuff, and I don't know. I started drinking this this like cold brewed tea, which I had never heard of before. Like I've seen it in the tea shops, but not from the supermarkets. And it's summer in Australia right now, so it's actually quite refreshing. What kind of drink do you guys drink? What is your first quencher of choice? Landon says make sure to fully drain Twist Keeper because he's an extra turner. Hey Skid, how are you? Let's see what's happening for 48. 29, 24, 28. So we can outspeed this. So we will. Do any of these guys have damage reflect? No. Do any of them have anticipation? No. So I think we're good. 30,000, 253. So for safety, I do like to run this combo when I can, but I do get a little bit impatient with this, I have to admit. In Rude Harry Calival. That's a long name. Is that your real name? Let's fight. What nationality is that, Sayan? That's it's not a name that I'm familiar with, so it might be a nationality or a background that I'm not familiar with, I think. Mask, please don't troll. How's everyone going in their maze? Is this maze monster? What do you guys think of the maze monster? Do you think it's any good? For the mazes, I've started just collecting the monster. So I'm not as on time with my collections as normal now. So I haven't been setting my 4-hour alarms. Maybe I should get back to it. But I have been a little bit inconsistent on my mazes. So I need to up my game there. Victor Sanchez, what do you think about the new monster? I'm not sure which one is the new race monster. I didn't notice which one the race monster was. Maze monster bad. Which one is the new race monster? Yeah, he's just only getting it for the books and gold per minute. I'm the same. I don't think the maze monster is that great. 3755, we can't outspeed that. So we'll probably bring back Shelly in. Yep, let's bring back Shelly. Let me know which one is the race monster and I'll go take a look. I didn't notice that they had released the race monster already. Lost jumper sim, I'm not trying maze, not worth my time. I think it's always good to get the maze monsters. Like any monster that's free, I think it's always worth it. Oh, sugar. Shelly, I forgot to do the ring healing trick. That's going to be a 10 gem lesson. Hopefully we can still clear this without Shelly. The main thing we lose out on is the 1 team speed, so I think we should be okay. And I think the lesson I take away there is to do the ring healing trick on Shelly before I do anything else. So before I switch to a new combo. So these guys will all have their stamina drains, so I'm going to revert on myself. No ults, please. No ults, please. No ults, please. Okay. So here I'm going to hopefully baby. I think that's my only hope here. Alright, so instead of a 10 gem lesson, it's a 30 gem lesson. Do I need Shelly? Let's try to do this without Shelly. See how we go. Actually, I'm going to get Shelly. Hi. Alright, we'll clear out these guys. Mega Taunt. Amber. Get some health back. So I just realized that these guys are both magic, so they are actually going to lose their health really slowly. Okay. That was also bad. This is so expensive. Rara needs to recharge. Okay, I can era Renata here. And then baby. So Rara will die here. That was a really bad node. Oh, the Cosmic Pandakin is the next race monster. So I remember when I looked at the skills for the panda, it wasn't that strong. Let me have a look. Where is the leaks? And the Pandakin came out really long time ago, right? Do you guys know what his name is? Did you guys get Light, the monster? I didn't have the parents to breed him. Alright. None of that stuff is coming. So we'll have to scroll. Sensei. Let's look for Sensei. Sensei isn't coming up. Alright, we'll just go north. Go manually. I remember thinking he was pretty average, and I think the fact that he's pretty average is another pointer that it could be a new era. A lot of the leaks I've seen for the new season, the monsters don't look that good. Here's a picture of him. I do like pandas, so I think the monster design is pretty cool. It reminds me of, you know that guy in Kung Fu Panda? The fat guy that eats all the dumplings? It reminds me of him. There's Tessa Cooper. I remember it was the super duper early leak. I remember it came out so long ago. Nahane, Roost Wayne. We're all the way up to Zipper Box already. Was it really before this? If anyone has this skill set, maybe send me a DM because I don't seem to be able to find him. Like, we're all the way up to Cryocrawler. I don't think it was this early, right? Oh, his skills are not out yet? Oh my god, I feel like I've been trolled. Diane, I feel like I'm in Legend 2 right now. Should I go for Legendary 1? Definitely. Only his image is out. Alright. So let's see what we want to do here. I think we can run triple Euros from here. So I'm just going to revive these guys. And I'll keep Shilly dead. As a penalty for being dumb. 37-35. So we do need to bait one of them. Because triple Euros can take on one. But the other guys need to be baited. Does Light do light skills? Like, can I drain with a light monster? I don't have many light monsters. Let's see if Zipper Fox can do his job. He does light skills, cool. Oh, Monster Legends isn't open. Good pickup. Thank you, Get Wrecked. I think level 100 should still be able to do this. Alright, we made it. Nice. Remove stamina. Cloud is gone. Exit. Sean K, how are you? He does an AoE light attack. So we've drained him, so we can run our triple euros now. Guys, if you haven't already subscribed, do me a favor and subscribe. I'm trying to get over the 1100 hump. I think because of the giveaway, we had some people that unsubscribed after Christmas. So I've been sort of yo-yoing between sort of like at about the 1090 mark. And it's really weird for me because normally I have very, very few people unsubscribe. But I think I had like people unsubscribed, like one here, one there. Alright, I need to make sure I put Euros on to LETALIS. So I run LETALIS purely as a team speed holder. I don't really bother with the trap because if the trap has to be used, I'm in trouble. What node are we on? We're on node 50. So on node 50, I'm actually not sure if my monsters will die, so I'm going to get rid of all of these mutants. Oh, Linwin can have mutants. He's already low on health. But Tabora can't have mutant health. And LETALIS, I don't want having mutant health. Borrow these runes. So the one danger you do have, especially if you're running 150s, is your monsters don't die. And if your monsters don't die, you're in big trouble. Which is why I prefer running 2 shelling early on. Let me check my skills real quick. So in terms of skills, I do have 50% chance to stun. I do have the freeze, which is the skill that's most important. I started putting this on so that I can put True Vision in. I'm not sure what Demon uses. I'll need to check what Demon uses. And the single freeze is really important. So what you want is the 100% to freeze. And this is nice because it lets you use Death Design. So that's my current build for LETALIS. Let me know if you guys would do anything different. I think we're good. 4 euros are on. That's fine. I should have checked chat. Alright, favorite trick. Age over C. And then we'll freeze on the next one. Freeze to all. Dots. So I don't need to do anything with Linwim on this turn. So I'm going to turn transfer over to LETALIS. Freeze, freeze, freeze. So they're all frozen. And then after that, they need to recharge. So I'm gambling a little bit here that they don't get an ult. And I'm going to put True Vision on. No, they'll die instead. Even better. So let's let him have a turn. And here I think we will stun. Just to make sure he can't ult. Oh, ML isn't open? ML looks open on my screen. Oh, Sensei, the thing is I have school. If you have school, focus on school first. And even Legendary 2 is pretty good. Sean K says we don't see your screen. Are you guys sure you don't see my screen? On my OBS And on my chat window, we can see the screen. Let me know if you guys still can't see the screen, and I'll have to refresh. So all of my guys are low on health now, so I can... Oh, Showcase says it was a while ago. Cool, thanks. Since my monsters are all dead, I can put some of the health back. If this is more about just managing my stamina. Cool. So I have 33, 33, 12. So Lightmare does all these 0 cooldown attacks, and Black Feather is kind of unpredictable. So we do want to drain Black Feather. And Lightmare will kill us. Alright, so we need to find a way to drain Black Feather here. I'm gonna go in with 3 throwaways first. Roost is actually interesting as a throwaway because of his anticipation and his area dodge. I think there's more creative ways to use Roost. So for Black Feather, when I do want to 100% drain Black Feather, I go in with 3 throwaways first. And then I go in with a single, because normally when I go in with a low level single, Black Feather will do his single target. Are Black Feather's single targets all magic? I think so, right? That looks good. Let's try that. Actually, that's not going to 100% drain. I still don't really know why I have experience on Lupo. I think I wanted to upgrade Lupo because he does have turn transfer. I remember now. Princess Come, remember Taunt and Damage Mirror. That's a really good point. Thank you. Bye. Neutron's Mask. Remove stamina. Exit. Alright, so that guy's Black Feather's drained, and Lightmare will kill us, so I think we can run in with triple euros now. Yep, I think we're safe. John K, there is a trick to change the dead monsters in Infinite Gauntlet. If you change your team in a Cosmic Era Survival Dungeon, then go back to Infinite Gauntlet, your Infinite Gauntlet team will be the Era team. If they're dead, they remain dead. John K, I'm not sure I understand. Mainly your last sentence, if they remain dead, then they remain dead. So how does that help? Are you saying, for example, we can use that to revive Shelly? Let me try that. So if I'm understanding you correctly, you're saying I can put monsters in here. Oh, but these monsters will only ever be these monsters, so I can't get Shelly back anyway. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure I understand. Yeah, Rick says remove them at the next discount. Linda's much better. I probably will. I probably will. Oh, you're alright in the fact that they do switch around. Interesting. I'll have a play with that once I get a few more monsters from this era. And where is our Lindworm? Okay, so I think we're good to go. Light will kill us, and then we'll go in and do our stuff. Oh, he only killed one monster. Bonus. Age Oversee. Let's freeze them. It's a shame we didn't get to freeze Brute. Ember Dust. The main risk here is if they do manage to get an ult somehow. Recharge. So those guys are both low on stamina and Brute will lose his stamina. So I'm going to revert on myself. I will stun here. And I will run Curse again. So those guys are both stunned. I don't really need to do anything. Recharge. So I can freeze this guy here. Having LETALIS does add a lot more hard disables, which is what I like about running LETALIS. And he has one turn before death cooldown. So let's just recharge. Cool. 52. 34, 34, 35. Wow, 3 fast monsters. So that means we need to drain 2. What is this? 52. So I'm in 2 mines. I can probably manually drain Aerobat and then manually drain one of these 2. I'm not sure who goes first, but I can find out. So I can do this 2 ways. I can chuck in a whole bunch of URIEL holders, which is what I'm considering doing, or I can chuck in 3 monsters and single drain them. I think I'll do that, just in case I need my URIEL holders later. Wolfie, how are you? Hey Landon, welcome back. So I'm going to throw in 3 randoms. And some of these guys might actually be able to drain. Okay, so it's against a dirt monster, so let's put a dirt monster in. Did I say dirt? Earth? Well, we have some good options here. Oops. One really good thing about Legends Pass is I don't have to worry about my gold anymore. I ran low in gold a couple of times in the last month. So I'm going to hopefully let Spawny get 2 turns. I don't think he'll survive 2 turns, but there's always the chance. Here's my 7s. I'm starting to slowly collect a few more 7s, which is good for race. Because I've been really running low on my 7s because I keep putting the gold 7s onto my new monsters. Wolfer says, I don't think we can find a team like the Alphas again. I made so many friends on that team. Wolfer, how many laps of a team are you looking for? I might be able to try to help. No promises, but I might know someone. So let's put Spawny down the bottom. Just so we can see his health. Okay, I'm not going to survive 2 hits. Let's just let them attack me. Alright, so Renata goes second, so I'm going to drain Renata next. So Aerobat will recharge. And if I have someone with a trap, I can drain Renata in one go. Renata and Aerobat. I don't know if I have someone like that. Okay, so I think this should be able to drain both. If not, we'll just have to come back and manually drain. Fine. Oh! Why did he get a turn? I'm so confused. Last time the purple guy got a turn, Renata, but this time Iguanosaur got a turn. That was so confusing. Like normally once the turn order is settled, it just stays on that turn order, but for some reason it felt like Renata got a turn on the first one, and then Iguanosaur got a turn. You guys know what happened there? We're both at 23, 15, 11. Taylor Hall, 15 Eternal Warriors, 15 laps, not bad. Dan's 0, say same speed. Normally, if it's on the same speed, it still follows the same turn order. So now... So I can run that whole thing all over again. Not what I really want to do. Alright, I think I'll just do it again. So I'm running these guys because in the later node, I can't actually run them anyway. Because they don't survive. So I'd rather use them on the earlier nodes and save my URIELs for later on. So that's my thinking. But another option is just to run in my URIEL holders. And I'll just have to run someone stronger on the next one. Oops. Damn, that Aerobat hits hard. I'm just going to start running URIEL holders in. And then I'll run a trap on the second one. Yeah, Rex says PF2 is 10 to 20 laps. Yeah, so PF2 did 10 laps last race, and I think they'll sort of work their way up towards 20 laps. Hopefully, I'm not sure how many they have right now, but they are working towards being a 20 lap team. I think the last race they only had like I think 10 people to start with. So if a few more people have joined, they should be on track to go towards 20 laps for the next race, I think. Landon says, did it once and aren't doing it again for a while. How do you find the 200 laps, Landon? I've never done 200 laps. I think the most I've done is maybe 110 with Plastic Fury. So I'm curious about what it's like for 200 laps. I imagine it must be quite draining, but quite exciting at the same time. Yeah, wow, Renata and Iguanasaur keep switching. That's really annoying. Because it means I can't bait them properly. Now it's Iguanasaur going first. Interesting. Wait, it said Iguana was going first, but Renata actually went first. I'm so confused. I'll have to check this video later on. So Aerobat is going to recharge and Renata is going to attack. So I want to give a trap for Renata. Like a 120 or 130 trap monster. Sluggazoid. And I'm gonna bring a friend for Sluggazoid. So that they do an AoE attack instead. Okay, so recharge and Iguanasaur might attack me. If Iguanasaur attacks me, Sluggazoid is not going to do well. Do I have any other 130s with traps? I have to go all the way up to Vampira, and I don't want to use Vampira at this stage. Alright, let's gamble on Sluggazoid and hope for the best. There's Renata. Alright, that worked. Nebulines. Exit. Alright, so we've got 2 stamina drain. So I think Iguanasaur can probably still attack us. But because we're running triple URIELs, it doesn't really matter. That was a long baiting session. Right. Freeze everyone. Emma dust everyone. Alright, I will second spin it over. So Iguanasaur will die. Aerobat will die the next turn, and Renata will not die. I'm gonna revert on myself. See if we can stun Renata. Okay, we've got to stun you. Let's just recharge. Nice. Hurricane says, I'm gonna go, don't forget to update your base. I definitely will. JHS says, we just got some good people to join today. In the Hane race, we went for 10 laps. JHS, how come you don't go for a higher lap team? And then there's Champs too, does 200 laps every race. Champs is nuts doing 200 every race. I think it's quite draining. Lennon says 200 is very draining and long, but it was one of the hardest marathons for everyone. We did it on Steam. And only 10 teams made it to 85. Not even Champs made it to 200. Wow. That's a massive effort. Well done. Great guys did 270 for Vampire race. Princess comes says, I'll never do 200 laps, I sleep. Oh, Landon, are you in 2 teams? Landon, they want people to know that if they go for first, they will win. I think that's a good point. Landon, should I level up Super Fox or LETALIS? It depends on what's important for you. So what are you working on towards at the moment, Landon? If you need someone for Team Wars, Super Fox can be pretty good, but I find LETALIS quite good for Gauntlet. Oh, JHS, I'm in PF2. Oh, nice. Thank you for joining us. I haven't seen PF2 for a little while. Let me actually go check it out right now. How do I go to my teams? Oh, here we go. Like, Classic team is really a team in itself. I don't get too involved. I help out here and there once in a while. Oh, 27, wow. I see some familiar names. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I think there's probably 8 spots plus 3. So there's still 11 spots in plus 3 too that could be filled up. I think from the pro down, these are either old or people that are still growing. So if you are interested, be sure to apply. These guys will get good really fast. There's some really solid people in there. So, hey Wubby, how many gems to join your team? Right now, our ask is 1500. So 1500 gems per race, and that gets spent in different ways. And we say 1500 because 2 races ago, it was really, really expensive. The last race was the same sort of expensiveness as Vampire. So the last race was back to normal, but 2 races ago, it was super expensive. Like 30% more expensive than the last race. So now we just over prepare. And if we don't need those gems, we just save them for next time. Okay, so the 2 fast monsters here are Resulka and Manipulate. So we do need to bait Resulka, because Resulka has tears. So this is where I would actually send in all my triple URIEL holders. And I just don't know if I have enough. Yeah, I think we do have enough. We should be fine. So let's get some randoms first. My randoms are pretty strong this stage. We can send in 1 URIELs. Get the ball rolling. Who's going to attack us first? Manipulate. I wonder if I have anyone that can drain Manipulate straight away. His brother, Manipulate, might be able to drain him, so let's see. Okay, that didn't quite work. Landon says a good denier and a good team wall monsters. So I've got quite a few 150s, and I find I generally don't go to LETALIS as a team wall monster. So if you're looking for a good denier, I'm not sold that LETALIS is a good denier because he's not as reliable because of his true vision. So if you're going more for Gauntlet, I think LETALIS is a good pickup. But if you're looking more for a good team wall monster, I think if you don't have Vanos and you don't have Rusalka, then Super Fox is a pretty good one. Ahmed, can we do Among Us after Gauntlet? Not today, unfortunately, because I promised my wife we would be going to the beach. Wolfa, I saw Johnny, Sean, Jack, they are my friends. Landon, I'm the only one that joined MM at the Katsuki race. Princess, I know Sean, he was from Big Brains. Wolfa, just come over and join Passive Fury. Be great to have you here. Yeah, just some people are getting booted due to no activity in wars and stuff. I think those people will get replaced pretty quickly. Landon, I have 1400. I'm doing a couple of tasks for like 12k gems. Wow. That's really nice. I'm doing one for, I think, about 6,000 gems at the moment called Heroes Charge. It's actually not a bad little game. Don't worry, your time will come. I also start work back tomorrow, so I had like 3 weeks off work where they sort of forced us to take leave. But I do need to go back to work tomorrow as well. So what was I doing? I was draining these guys. Alright, let's send in our single URIELs. I heard that the new map isn't coming out that soon anymore. I think they were saying it's like mid-February or mid-March is what I'm hearing. Is that right? For Among Us? Len, I have Vanos and Rusalka and Super, but I think Super is the best of the 3 and my Vanos is unranked. Oh. I think if you have Vanos and Rusalka, the case to rank Super is a little bit lower. Do you care about the book rewards at all, Landon? Because one of the reasons I upgraded my Vanos was because I'm doing all the book rewards for that season of pay to win monsters. Another thing you might want to do is consider what you have in each of the books, and does Zupa actually fill in those books for Team Wars or not? I'm not sure how focused Marathon Madness is on Team Wars, so I guess that also comes into play as well. Because in Passive Fury, we do care about Team Wars quite a bit. We want to move towards being a sort of like a top 15 kind of war team. And I'm not sure what sort of like goals Marathon Madness has, so that does make a difference. And it also depends on how you like to enjoy the game. For some people, it's like me, I'm a bit competitive, so the team was is important. But some people, they just like to enjoy the game and get the monsters that they want to play with. And if Super Fox is the monster you want to play with, then maybe that's the best option for you. You know, it's more important to enjoy the game. Because if you don't enjoy the game, then, you know, there's really not much point in playing. Rusalka and Manipulate are going down in stamina at a similar rate, so that's good. Sometimes it's a little bit tricky because they use up stamina at different rates. $76 and $67. Might need to get a pen to write down what they're on after this one. Oh. Did anyone notice how much stamina Risoka had? I know I said it out loud, but I don't remember because I thought she would need one more attack. But looking at this, I think Risoka is already fully drained. I think I just need to drain Manipulate now. Oh, Landon says MM is super focused. We're 14th in Team Wars. Then it's gonna matter what books you need. Oh, Landon, we just beat Armor's team and it was crazy restrictions. Well done. I don't think Placid Fury and MM have faced off against one another. I don't remember facing up against MM for as long as I can remember. So what I would suggest, Landon, is filling out... Let me find something. I'll find some time to make it public over the next week. Let me show you what we do in Placid Fury. Oh, not that one. So I haven't updated this for a little while, but you'll see what I mean. So Landon, what we do in Placid Fury is we have one of these tabs for everyone. And for each of the books, we put in what our best monsters are so we can see what our gaps are. So for me, you can see, for example, my Underworld is a little bit weak because my strongest monsters are Simus, Heist, and Ragnarok. I might have some more monsters now, but that tells me that my Underworld book needs a bit of work. And my Winter book isn't that good. So I think I have Cryo Crawler for Winter now, but before I had Cryo Crawler, and my Cryo Crawler is only 130, my Winter book is quite bad compared to my other books. My Earth book isn't that great. Why is... It should say Tabora. So my Earth book is fine because I have a Tabora. My Fire book is pretty bad. So I think once you fill in something like this, and I'll make a public version in the next week, then I think it's pretty easy to see where you need to work on for your team or monsters. So I'd recommend doing that and then making decisions based on where you have gaps in your roster. Oh, Wubby, when I posted a video the other day, I gained 6,000 because of that video. Oh, which video are you talking about, Boffa? Well done. Landon says we haven't. You're next on my hit list. JHS, Wubby, I'll DM you on Discord in a bit. Cool, awesome. If you're in Tier 2, you'll be a little bit easier for me to find. I don't think I've seen a JHS on our Discord. Okay, I'm going to assume that Risoka is baited. And I'm just going to bait Manipulate. Risoka is on 24. Hopefully Risoka does not have a skill above 24. Let me check Risoka's skills real quick. What's the fastest way to do this? Let me check out the bot. I'll be back in a sec. There's a bot that hasn't been made public yet, and I was asked not to share it on screen. But if you do know any of the guys from... If you do know Pyro or Bane, you can have a chat with them. Because it does help. It does show you the Gauntlet skills, so you don't have to guess. Okay, so Rusalka, her skills are 36, 41, 43, and 48. So they're all high. So we are good to go. Immune to blind, immune to nightmares and freeze. So Shelly is a little bit annoying because we can't trait disable everyone. But in this case, we're fine. Because the other guys can be babied. They don't have any immunity to babies. Wolf, I got Metalbit and thanks for 20 subscribers. I think sometimes people subscribe to different things. So with YouTube, I find it's a little bit about test and learn is the words I was looking for. So just test different stuff out. Okay, that's fine. Let's baby everyone. Oh, I can't freeze. Okay, but I can stun because my LETALIS is alive. Oh, Ember Dust. And I'm going to revert onto Bora so she can trait disable everyone. Okay, even better. Oh, Lennon says, I know Pyro and Bane. I was on their team for a bit. They're good guys. And they have this bot called Pyrobot, and it's actually pretty useful. Pyro's done a lot of sort of work, and he's put a lot of work into it. So, and he's making a website at the moment as well. So when that website comes out, I think it'll all go public, and it's going to be super duper useful. I'm really excited. So here there's 37, there's 38, 38, 37, 37. So we need to drain 2. And Rooster Wayne is a little bit annoying because he has area dodge. So this guy needs a Suffy Buffalo. I am going to put a trap on. Actually, it doesn't matter because my health is so low. I think I'm going to run a trap in and drain all of them. I'm on 54. So who goes first? Roost Wayne goes first. And I might actually have to run a damage cap on this one. Just because I'm not sure how it's going to play out. I haven't faced off Roost Wayne enough to be able to do this without the damage count. We'll run Henrik. So if I were to guess, I think I need 2 health runes. You see some of my runes are all over the place because of Gauntlet. I think I will need 2 health runes, but let's run the damage count to be safe. So it is Roost Wayne. Let me see what skills Roost Wayne has in terms of the attack. Okay, so all of Roost Wayne's attacks are single target attacks. And the highest one is 35 power. So I'm going to send in 3 throwaways first. Okay, and now we're gonna send in Henrik. And we will run damage calc. I haven't always been running my damage calc because after a while you get enough experience that you don't need to. But for some of the newer monsters, I do need to run my damage calc still. 31378. He's level 280. And I said the power was 40. $20, 30, 35. Okay, 35. And it's against a 150. So he's going to do 450k damage to my Henrik. And my Henrik is 662, so that's a good amount. Let's fight. I think he might have done more damage. Relations. Exit. Let's see what's happening in chat. Ahmed said that was clean. Wow. So yeah, 53 was pretty clean. I was impressed with that. Dodge area. Princess Gum, what are your thoughts on the Tails monster? Who's the Tails monster? George, hey George, how are you? Superbox Pierce will be painful if she gets a turn. The Pierce ones are a little bit annoying. Ahmed says Wristwane can Torture Cleanse. Summit Strike, hey, how are you? I don't think I've seen you on the stream. What? Summit Strike and Fido Fia, I don't think I've seen your stream as well. Welcome to the stream. If it's your first time, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Really appreciate it. The Tails monster. How do I find the Tails monster? There's the token, right? There's a way you get to news, and I always forget how to get to news. Is it in here? Oh. Okay, I'm not too happy with that one. Let me know the name of the new friends list news. That is really unintuitive. Oh, this executioner guy. Let's go check him out. I remember I wasn't too impressed with him from memory. Let's look at his skill set. Virus explosion, moderate damage, no. Moderate damage to 1, no. Bleed, no. Burn to all enemies, no. Nanovirus and daze to all enemies. That's actually a decent skill. I don't like the fact that there's no damage because that means no relics will be triggered. Torture exhibition, moderate damage to 1 enemy, bleed to 1 enemy twice. Not so great. Deadly execution deals moderate damage to 1 enemy, nanovirus and poison to 1 enemy. Again, not so great. Toxic experimentation. Low metal damage to 1 enemy, poison to 1 enemy, 1 extra turn. So that's his best skill. Yeah, I don't like him at all. It's kind of weird. It feels like 1 or 2 of these other skills should be extra turners as well. So he only has 1 extra turn and some AoE that do no damage, which will trigger no relics. So I think he's a really bad monster. I don't like him at all. If I were to rate him, he would be like our 2 out of 10. Yeah, I don't think he's great at all. He's really disappointing. So get him for the rewards and stuff like that, but definitely not one you want to level up. His side adventure map. Oh, he has Pierce. Burn with Bleed. Yeah, he's even as a Pierce monster, like the other Pierce monsters are much better. Super Fox, Vanos, Rusalka, they're all much better than Execumenter. Do we know what relic slots he has? The trait is Pierce, and what do we know what the other 2 traits are? Like, he would have to have really good traits and really good relic slots to be useful. But because his skills don't do much damage, I can't think what would be really good relic slots. Maybe a essence holder, and I don't know, maybe a banner. Maybe a banner. Mask. So the mask isn't that useful because he only does single target damage skills. So mask would be okay, I guess, because he has the extra turn, which he can use to trigger Jazzy Mask. Mask and Trap. Mask and Trap is not good. Alright, so these guys are all fully drained, so we can run in with our triple Euros team. Yeah, I don't like him as a monster, Executionmancer. What do you guys think? Do you guys like him? Do you guys rate him? If you guys were to rate him out of 10, what would you rate him based on what you know? Alright, so the good thing here is LETALIS will get a turn. Actually, she won't. But we can help her get a turn. I'll think about it. Immune to Nightmares and Blind, True Vision and Energized. So I'm actually going to trait disable. What? Why did that not work? Trait Protection. I did not know that. Okay. So let's baby these guys. He has one more of those, so I think I should be able to. I can't stun. Can I freeze everyone? I can freeze everyone except for that guy. So let's do that. I'm going to Amber Dust. And I don't want Bruce Wayne getting a turn. So I think I'm going to stun him. Actually, let's freeze him. And Quicksand's will kill him. So let's just recharge. Oh, Georgie said check the stat sheet. I didn't know the stat sheet was out. Let's teleport over. He's hardened self-precision, mask and trap. Yeah, I don't like him at all. Lead and burn. Zero cooldowns is sort of A little bit useful. Yeah, I'm not a fan at all. I'm not a fan. Anton? Is this the guy we're getting from Maze, Anton? I think this is the Maze guy, right? The one good thing here is he has a 0 cooldown massive water damage. Like, I could see some wars where that could become a little bit useful, but again, he's not one I'm not ranking up either. The Do is really good. Rank up the Do. And Wristbane is decent. I've come across Wristbane quite a bit as 150s in Team Wars, and he can be quite annoying to deal with. The only thing with Wristbane is he doesn't really deal much damage, so he's not the biggest threat, but he's more like annoying. Mash summarizes it pretty well. Good trades, good design, bad moves. 55, 38, 38, 39. Alright. So the only thing here is I've got 2 nodes, and I will probably need a double trap for the last node. You don't know what goes on behind these eyes. You don't know the loneliness hidden inside. You don't know I want to eat you up alive. I'm seeing who else I have that can do trap. I'm gonna run Rotten on this one, and hopefully on the last node I can run Crawler and Vampire. So I'm gonna go in with 3 throwaways first. If we are super lucky or Rosmic can tank it, I don't think he can, but maybe we can get lucky. I'm not gonna run the damage calc because this is really just a throwaway. I am upgrading some of my trap monsters to 130, more for wars, because they are not bad at beating. But I'm sort of putting that on hold for a little while I upgrade the Do. So that's something I'm just doing in the background. Let's see if we can take a hit. 500,000 is pretty good. Oh, we did it. Nice. Alright, so this might work out quite well. So now we just need to bait Aerobat and Renana. So we should be able to send in another trap monster. I don't really want to, but I'll have to send in Vampire here. I might run the damage calc here because I'm not sure if I need 2 health or 3 health. I probably need 3 health. Alright, damage count. $32,910, 290. Is again it's a 150. I think his skill is 140. So about 600k. $35 is 500k. Yeah, so we do need 3 health here. My Vampire is 926 with 3 life. So because it's a single target, it's going to do more damage. That's fine. Number lines. Exit. Alright, so let's run in with our triple Euros team. And then we'll finish the last one with Roddens. Let's see what's happening in chat. JHS says he just spams his support skills a lot. Yeah, he does, but his support skills can help his other friends. So when Wristband has friends, he's pretty good. But when he's like a Lone Ranger, he doesn't do much. So I normally save him till last to kill. Princess Come Noah is very annoying. Noah and what's the other guy? The other guy, the lightning version of Noah. Kai. Both Noah and Kai can be pretty annoying. Georgie says, Lost Jumper spent more than 2,000 to 3,000 gems to get the do and didn't get. Yeah, I think that's something I was considering as well, just loading up on gems and doing lots of breeding during race to get him. But I decided it just wasn't worth the risk. I'd rather spend those 2,000 to 3,000 gems on the race itself. So that's why I did purchase the Last Legends Pass. Ahmed says, why do you call him Wubby, sir? I think I find it's quite common in Indians. I don't know if that was the politically correct, but in Indian culture, I find they call people by sir quite often. Ahmed got to 46, well done. So let's go in and fight here. Straight disable. The one good thing when they are drained is it's really easy for LETALIS, because you can do stuff like stun and freeze because you have your, what do you call it? Your true vision. Ember Dust. And it's a really clean way. So they're all stunned. I can stun them again. Let's freeze them here. Freeze to all. And then the 3-turn death countdown or the curse will kill them. So that's why I really like LETALIS. She is really clean, especially when you stamina drain them. 40, 39, 40. So it's manipulate that will attack. Where's my Rotten? I will run damage calc on Rotten as well, because sometimes I have too much health on him. And I still have quite a lot of baits left. So who's going to attack us? Manipulate. And it's going to be an AoE attack. He does 33,852, 300. Let's check out the bot. So his area ones do 35 and 25. So energy release does 35 power. So 35 will do 578. So 289 against our Rotten. 465, 289. So I think that's good. Put the screen on. Princess says, what are your thoughts on JJ quitting? LJ. So I think I actually did watch a little bit of that stream because my wife also showed me the video, and he said he's going to try out a couple of other games and then jump onto Diablo Immortal when it comes out. So I'm actually a big Blizzard fan and I play all of their games, so I might actually do both Monster Legends and Diablo Immortal when it comes out. So I think it's sort of normal for YouTubers to sort of try out different games and stuff like that. And a lot of people are recommending that I also try out different games, so that's why I'm doing a bit of Among Us as well. Mariam, Wubby, do you play other games than Monster Legends? The only other game I'm playing a little bit at the moment is Among Us, and I do play a lot of other games, but more for the tasks. Wolfa, Wubby, why not level up another Nabs trap so you don't have to use Ablation? So Wolfa, I do that because Ablation and Nabi lines is enough already, and if I were to do another Nabi lines, it would basically use a lot of sort of food and relics that I can use to upgrade another relic. So it's more because I don't need to. I would love to, but I would rather use that food on other relics instead. Georgie, Captain Albert monster. Which one's the Captain Albert one? I don't think I've seen that one. I think I might have missed that one. JHS is waiting for the Relic XP event. I've got some stuff I want to level up as well. It's more that I'm running out of stuff. Fine. I'm running out of fodder. Nabi lines. On. Relation. Exit. Oh, it's so much easier on iPad. I should have switched to my iPad earlier. So these are all stamina drained. Immune to trigger death. And blind. Immune to nightmares and freeze. Okay, so they can still be stunned. So I think we're good to go. I am happy I leveled up LETALIS to 150. It does actually make my Gauntlet quite a bit easier. So I don't regret that one at all. That was a good trade for me. And you can see the last couple of nodes. When LETALIS does get a turn properly, then she's really useful. So here, for example, I can just stun everyone. Did the stun miss on manipulate? I'm not sure, but the curse will kill him. So Risolka won't die yet. Manipulate will die. I'm going to revert onto Tabora so she can trait disable. I don't think I actually needed to actually. So let's freeze everyone. Cool. So really clean. You'll notice that once you do have LETALIS, then it does get really clean, the Gauntlet. The evasion monster. Let's check out Captain Albert. Yeah, is his skill set out yet? Here we go. Captain Albert. Moderate fire damage to 1, fight weakness, so. Female crew, damage boost and stamina regen, no. Red Albert Phantom, moderate fire damage to all, fire weakness, and burn to all. I like that. Red Albert Phantom is a really good skill. Has damage, it has weakness, and it has burn to all. So that's a good opener. Blue Albert Phantom, water damage. Oh, he does water. Water weakness and drown. I like that as well. That's another good opener. So depending on the elements, you can run Red Albert or Blue Albert. I like both those skills. Ammo reload, damage boost, precision, and stamina regen. So could be used situationally. Dual Ember, evasion, and double damage to one ally. I like that. I like the buff. and the evasion will save them. So this Jewel Ember will become really useful for certain team wars. Siren's Cry applies triple damage to all allies. Wow, I like it. Green Avid. Heavy water damage to 1, possession to 1, and so there's a soft deny. That's not bad. So the skills you'll be running is all of the Avid Phantoms. The only problem is you don't have another fire skill and you don't have another water skill. So he's more of a team support monster. He's very much a team support monster, but I quite like him. Do we know what the relics are? Not yet. Yeah, so but in terms of skill set, I think he's pretty good. I quite like him. I think he's going to be situationally quite useful for a lot of stuff. Oh, Woppa, Manipulate had a stun immunity for some reason. Yeah, I thought it was weird too. Like, I thought he should have just died. Alright guys, I gotta set my team war defense. I don't know what I want to set actually. Like we're against, let's see what they're using. So AI is a really tough team for us. They're sort of like a top 10 team, whereas we're sort of like a top 20 team. So this is going to be a learning wall for us. Crawler is interesting. Like I'm wondering, do I put Crawler in instead of Shelly? Because he can do an extra deny. Okay, the bases aren't actually as strong as I thought they'll be. But I really don't know how to take coins off them. I'm going to put Iltron's Mask. Iltron's Mask I find better defensively because it's going to drain their stamina. I think I'll go with this team. So I've got stamina draining on all my monsters. I think that's probably the best I can do. The only problem with this team is they can basically run the same monsters with the same runes and have Rune Guardian on, and they will completely outspeed me. So if they completely outspeed me, tough. Let's see what my other guys are running. I run around something a little bit different to what everyone else is running, to give them something different to look at. I think I'm going to run the LETALIS. And I'm going to put Greater Time Curse on. On defense, I do like Time Scourge. More because of the space time that it gives me. Let me know if you guys have any ideas for the defense. I think this is what I'm going to go with. Oh, I don't need 2 monsters with Death Countdown. I'm gonna put LETALIS because he has a lot of stamina draining relics. And it's stamina draining relics and URIEL that have a chance of helping them stuff up. We're gonna go with that. Alright, I think we're set. Cool. Oh, wait, who has status caster evasion at the start of the battle? Wolfwell, gotta go. Thank you so much. Smash says I will try to add a mutant. I think I'll go with this Smash. Are you a wall Smash? I don't think I saw you. Oh, you are in a wall. What did you set up? Your team is gonna be really easy to outspeed Smash. Yeah, it's a tough defense, this one. Oh, Captain Albert. Georgie, thank you. Thank you so much for your support. So I'm gonna jump off. I'm heading to the beach. Again, we've been going more to the beach. My wife really likes the beach and enjoys herself, so we're trying to do a bit more of that. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Thank you for watching the stream. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't. Share with a friend, a teammate, so that we can help them grow too. And I will see you again soon. Looking forward to seeing you next week, but I'll also be doing a midweek stream. So if you're in a different time zone, hopefully I'll catch you at that time, especially for those people in either the UK, Europe, or over in Asia. So I will see you again soon. Next, it's Sydney time Thursday at around 9 PM. So I don't know what that equates to in Eastern, but I'll check and I will see you all again soon. Thank you so much.